If you need to run Facebook ads to your GoHighLevel website to generate leads for your client, the first thing you must do is to install Facebook Pixel and Conversion API to track accurate results. Without it, your Facebook ads will be very expensive and therefore unsuccessful. But you have nothing to worry about because this is an in-depth tutorial for beginners, by the end of which you will know exactly how to install Facebook Pixel and Conversion API in GoHighLevel with your eyes closed. But before I show you how to install it, I first quickly want to show you a bird's eye view on why it's important. This is your ad inside of a Facebook Ads Manager. And this is your ad on people's phones. And when they click this Learn More button, this is the contact form page that they will see first. After they enter their contact information and click this Submit button, they will be redirected to this Thank You page. And what we will see inside of our CRM is more information about their form submission. Essentially, Facebook Pixel is a piece of code that we add to our website so that Facebook has an eye on everyone who visits our site and what buttons they click there. And Conversion API is the back-end connection between our CRM and Facebook. While Facebook Pixel tracks surface-level website activity, Conversion API tracks actual leads and sales. So it's important to have both to have complete, reliable data. For example, we can retarget people who already visited our website thanks to the Pixel and exclude those who submitted their information thanks to the Conversion API. And we can use a special promotion to convince them to finally submit their information. This ad spent $66, generated 7 leads at $9.44. 20 people clicked the button, but only 16 waited for it to load, and only 7 submitted the form. So without Pixel, we wouldn't know how many landed on the page, and without Conversion API, we wouldn't know the accurate number of those form submissions. And when we spend thousands of dollars of our clients' money every month, it's really important to have accurate data so that we can navigate, we can adjust, we can A/B test properly to get the best possible results. Now that you know why it's important, let's dive right into installing it on our website. I prepared this free step-by-step instructions document for you, which I'll be following myself in this video, and you can grab it in the description. But before step 1, there are a couple of prerequisites. So you need to have a Meta Business Suite account and you can sign up here. Also, you need to be connected to your client's account and you can watch this video to do that. Also, you need to have obviously GoHighLevel. And if you don't have it, here's the 30-day free trial. And if you don't know how to connect your domain to the GoHighLevel website, here's another video explaining how to do it step by step. First thing is Meta for Business. So you have to go here in Google, type Meta for Business, and then use the first link. And then click on Settings in the bottom left corner. So the first page that you're going to see is this, and then you want to click Add Accounts. And as you can see here, it's all blank because this is a beginner's tutorial and it assumes that you're just starting out and you have never done this before. So we're just basically starting from zero, how to do it step by step. And if you already have, for example, a client who already has an ad account and who already have datasets with pixels, then you can just skip a couple of steps. You can scroll down in the Notion document until you see existing dataset, existing pixels. So that's basically for the accounts who already have that. But anyway, we're starting from scratch. So we click Add here, create new ad account. It can be anything you want. You can always change the name later. So not a big deal. And then select your time zone and your currency. Then you want to click Next. And then here, it's going to be for your business, my business, and then click Next. Here, select this checkbox by agreeing to Meta's terms and conditions, and then create ad account. Okay, we wait a couple of seconds and it should be good to go. Here, would you like to add payment information for your account? Yes, you want to do this, add payment info, and then get that information from your client. Or if you're doing it for yourself, then you just add your own credit card information there. So if we click this button, it's just going to open this a pop-up page. And then again, you want to do the Canada, currency, and then time zone, and then click Next. Most businesses have tax ID, so this is where you want to enter that in this section, and then you want to click back once you enter it, and then click Next. And this is self-explanatory. And if you need to assign more people, you just click here, then select the person, and then full control, and then click Assign People. So the Add Account step 2 is done. We move on to the third one, Datasets and Pixels. From here, we want to navigate to Data Sources, and then click Datasets and Pixels. Here we click Add. In the middle of the screen, you see this button Add. This is where we click, and then we name our pixel. It can be anything you want. So I personally unselect this checkbox because we have a full instructions on how to do this. We don't need any other emails, and then we click Create. Now it asks us to select the ad account to connect the dataset to, and this is the one that we created in the previous step. So we just select that one and then click Next. Here, instead of navigating to the Events Manager, we actually want to close this window and assign ourselves to this dataset so that later on we will be able to see that in the Ads Manager. So we click Assign People, select ourselves, and then click full control and assign people, and then just click done. From here, we want to go to Events Manager. So we want to either click Events Manager here, or we just navigate to this menu section and then click Events Manager there. Okay, so this is the window that you're gonna see first. We want to click away from it and go to Datasets. Here in the middle of the screen, we want to click Setup Metapixel, and then we click Install Code Manually. Here, it's pretty simple. We just copy the code and then go to GoHighLevel. In the menu section, we want to click Sites, then under the funnels or websites, select the one that we're gonna be using. And then for me, it's gonna be 2-page funnel. I click into that and then navigate to settings. In here, I just find head tracking code, and this is where I paste Facebook pixel. Then scroll down and click save. And there's one more thing. We want to go then to the thank you page and then go click edit. And inside of the page builder, we want to go to the tracking code, paste our pixel, and then change page view to lead, so that we're not only tracking page views throughout our website, but also leads that land on the thank you page. Those are the only people who will be submitting the form, and nobody else will be able to see that page. So it makes sense to mark them as leads, and then click save, and then publish in the top right corner. Now we go back to Facebook and then click continue. Here we want to turn on automatic advanced matching, and then all of them leave as is, and then click done. It brings us back to the main page, and as you can see here, finish setup metapixel and 0% completion. You just have to wait a couple of minutes, 10, 20 minutes, and then it will be resolved on its own. Now, if you're working with a client with an existing ad account and an existing data set, those are the instructions. You just want to go to the Events Manager in this section, and then here under Integrations, click Manage Integrations. Here, you want to click Manage, and then click Install Pixel on a new website. And then you will just be repeating the same steps as we did previously. Before step 1 of setting up Conversion API, I wanted to quickly show you why it's important to do both Facebook Pixel and Conversion API. So for example, this account, after spending $7,745, again, this account is only Facebook Pixel, no Conversion API. So we spend that much money and we generated this many leads, 535. And if we look at the back end, and those are the same dates, we got 528. So the real number that the business saw is 528, but what Facebook is showing us is more, 535. And if we do the math, it's basically 1.3% difference. And now we are looking at the account which both uses Conversion API with Facebook Pixel. So after spending almost $16,000, we generated 1542 leads. And if we look at the backend, it's going to be 1580. So the real number of leads is more than what Facebook is showing us. And if we do the math, it's 2.5% difference. Now, this difference is a good difference compared to the bad difference of only using Facebook Pixel. Let me explain why lower than actual is better than higher than actual. Time and time again, I see when a single person can submit the same form on our website multiple times. So for me, it's better to see lower but real and accurate number of leads instead of inflated and inaccurate number of leads. Okay, so Conversion API, step number 1, Events Manager. Since we're already here, we just want to click on Settings, and then the first thing that you want to copy to be used later is the Dataset ID. That's basically the pixel number. And you just copy this and paste it in a Notes, Word document, somewhere safe that will be used later. And then after you do that, you just scroll down until you see Conversion API. Here you want to click Generate Access Token. Select your dataset, for us it's the only one, and then Generate Access Token. It will usually take 5 to 10 seconds, then you just copy it and paste in the same document where you pasted Dataset ID, Pixel ID. Then we go to GoHighLevel into our funnel and then click Events. Here we want to click Add Event. This will work alongside Facebook Pixel on the website, and it will also be reporting on-page views back to Facebook to improve accuracy. And now we just want to take what we copied into the Word document back here, Pixel ID and then access token. Leave everything as is, so funnels, send, and then on page, and then click Save. And then from here, we want to click Automations in the menu section, click Create Workflow in the top right corner, and then start from scratch. Right away, you can change the workflow name to Facebook API. Then we want to select our trigger. For us, it's going to be a form submission or survey. Then you want to add filters and select the form that will be generating leads for you, and then save trigger. Then you want to click this plus button and add an action, which is going to be API, and then Meta Conversion API. Everything is good here. Integration and then funnel event. Yes, it's going to be a funnel event. Access token, again, that's the same thing that you have in the Word document. So you just paste it there, and then Dataset ID is your Pixel ID. Paste it there as well. Now, Facebook event name is going to be lead, and then value, you can leave it blank, and then currency, you can change it to your currency. Everything else you can leave as is, and then click Save Action, and then change it from draft to publish, and then click Save. And as expected, it took 25 minutes for it to update. So it was just constantly saying that there are no events, there are like no integrations, and the pixel is not set up, and you just wait. And then as you can see here, those conversion API and MetaPixel both are here. Now, if we go to the ads manager and we create a leads campaign, we click continue, and then we go to the ad set level. We switch it from instant forms to websites. Here, as you can see, conversion event, we are finally able to select our lead event. Here's our data set, and here's our conversion event. And if you go to the ad level and you scroll all the way down, under tracking, you will find your pixel, which is dataset. If you found this video helpful, check this one out as well, where I show live client onboarding in Facebook Business Manager so that you know how to set up your clients fast, the right way. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see me again. Thank you for watching.